All right, so I'd like to take a look at Nvidia. We're going to check out if we should be buying the dip. I mean, this stock has pulled back recently as I take a look at it quite a bit, about 17%. So we'll take a look at what's going on, what's happening there, and I'll give you some of my personal insight. And if you want to continue to learn and look at some of the trading education we have, definitely check out tradersfly.com. There's a lot of knowledge in here, and you can even book a free 20-minute call because that's where I work with people work with them for months at a time on their trading options and much more. Anyways, let's take a look at what we've got on the charts and what do we have on Nvidia. So this stock's been pulling back recently. And we kind of hit a high of around 502, and we've got a little bit of this pullback. Now, this pullback on this recent move is about 17% or 87 points roughly. And now we're popping slightly, just a little bit on this moving average of the 89 moving average. So we're popping right there, and we're trying to hold around that $400 price level tag. Now, one thing that concerns me is we do have this gap area right there. That could be a little bit of an area of concern. So I would say watch out for that. And because once it gets into that, that could be an issue. It could also create some downward momentum if we create lower highs. So if we kind of move up like this and then we sell back off, this is where things could be a little bit of a problem or issue. When we look at some of the things that's been going on in the stock world, there's a few things that are mentioning or some reports saying, hey, you know what, they're pricey. These tech stocks have ran up quite a bit, and it could be a good time to take profits. On the other hand, others could be a gift. They say, hey, this could be a gift for a buying opportunity. So there's a couple of things there to watch out for and be a little bit more cautious. So this is where caution should stem. If we look at what's going on right now with the marketplace just today, the only thing is Nvidia is actually up. And it's doing up relative to a lot of the other companies. And I'll tell you that this is often a good sign. When you see, if you look at the screen right here, when you see a lot of red like this, but then a few stocks are green, what it tells you is oftentimes the ones that are green are actually, they have more strength behind them. That means people are interested in pushing those companies a little more to the upside, or the buyers are stepping in. It could also mean shorts are taking some additional profits, but oftentimes it says there's a little additional strength because the market right now is down. If we look at just SPY, it's down about 4% or 44 on the S&P. We're down about 44 points here on the S&P as it continues to move lower. And we're starting to roll over. As you can see, here's our moving average. We're starting to roll over into this area, and we're creating kind of lower highs. So this is not good news and a little bit of a problem when you think about it. But when we look at Nvidia here, it's actually holding its own for now. This line in the sand right here, the lows here, is a key point. And if these break, I would say be more careful, because now you've got the support of the gap here to watch. And if it breaks below that, now you're looking at around 320. So that's another 100 points lower from here. Will it get there? I don't think so, but I would watch that the gaps do eventually get filled. So it has a high potential at a later point. If we get into this 370, then I would say be more careful. Right now, I don't think it's in major danger over there because the market has pulled back quite a bit. But if we get into 370 and you start seeing more selling pressure, then you have a higher degree or a higher chance of it coming back into that level of 320. And that's where a problem could lie. And it's simply because when we look at the stock overall, it is, a little frothy, or it looks a little bit toppy. And you look at these accelerated lines, this stock has moved into those levels. And one of the past peak points was over here. So in either case, stock looks good, looks healthy overall. Right now, even in a down market, it's still holding up okay. But I would watch these few key points. If you start seeing some pullback, you start seeing momentum rolling over, and you start seeing it get into around 375, 370, that's where I'd be more careful, and it would get into more of the 320. Because if you're already holding it right now, then you're okay with this pullback that has happened if you were holding it on for a little bit of time. So anyways, that's what I wanted to show you, is that, hey, it looks okay for now, but watch that level. If we break that 400, we could get to 370-ish, 375. If we break the 375, the 320 is the spot to watch. So hope that helps. Those are some of the key levels. Appreciate you joining me. Thanks for sticking by. Feel free to check out tradingwebinars.co. There's a lot of freebies there, mini courses, and much more. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.